I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. We like to. Ah! Are you guys new and tired of looking like a Timmy like this? And you want to learn to do ground like this? Or maybe even double walls like this? Or how to do walls like this? Or maybe you just want to learn to juke like us. Well, today we're going to be showing you how. So what you're going to do is first thing, your dominant hand like this. In big circles, scooping you forward like this.
Oh, I am not recording.
And your side hand hits kind of like this. Or that's how I do it at least. And then you do that one after another, one after another, one after another. Do it fast. And it should look something like this. Ay. In third person, it should look like something like this. This supposed to be running decently. And now we're going to show you what it looks like in public lobbies. Let's get to it.
Only had the party hat on. Cause I got
Good gaps, good distance, good distance. I lost tracking. Oh my god, good runs. Good runs. I'm gonna put it in third person now. I'll see what it's like in third person. Pretty good runs, pretty good runs. Where's he going? Gapped. 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 That's good runs. Whew. So that is what it should look like. It's kind of tiring to run ground only though. Now it's time that we show you double walls. There's a few different things y'all gotta know about double walls. A few different things. First things first, how to simply just go up the double wall. If you don't already know, you should know this. If you're watching this video, I hope you know that. Okay, because it's kind of the basics. Yeah, I mean, we are supposed to be teaching the basics, but it's one hit here. Like, kind of stick to it for a little bit. You don't really stick to it. It's one hit, 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 hit. Mainly flicking your wrists. You want to flick your wrist a lot. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. I'll do one and go in first person so y'all actually know it. Flick like that, flick like that, flick like that. Just follow through like that. Hit like that. Hit. It's that easy. That simple. Now for the more advanced stuff. Pinch climbing. There's two different ways to pinch climb. One is circular motions like this, where you grab, pinch, and let off like this. So you woom, 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 woom as you throw yourself up. So it looks like this. Like this. Boom. And then you just do that all the way up. You do it fast, you do it slow, you can go up, you can go down. Pretty simple, right? Now the next thing is the one I like to do. It's basically the same thing, but it's one after another with your hands. So it's that one's harder to do for most people. For some reason, some people can't do it. I think it's easy. So one hand like this, throw off, just like this for the pinch climbing. But it's one hand after another. So just boom, 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 and you do it faster and faster. Whichever one works for you. My tracking lost, but I think y'all get the basics of it. A commonly issue for double walls, like I was stating in my video, you probably didn't hear it in yours, is commonly known issue is people will do this and they'll bring their face to it. Yeah, it kind of works. It doesn't really work that well though. And people also, but like, the reason why is because you're just doing straight motion like this, trying to throw yourself up, like throwing it down. You want to throw down, but like as you throw down, curve off your hands so they don't stick. So it's like that. You throw your hands off the wall, pinch it again, throw off, pinch it again, throw off, pinch it again. You don't have to do super big circles once you get used to it, but that's how you do it. Now for the even more advanced stuff that, yes, it helps to have longer arms. It's going to be harder to do if you have short arms. I don't really know a solution for it if you do have short arms. But yes, we are talking about elevator climbing. It is relatively easy. You stick your hand through the wall like this. Hold on, let me get a view of like how I can see this for me. You stick your hand through the wall. You pinch against, and kind of like before, you throw yourself off like that. Circular motions like that. Throw yourself off. Throw yourself off. So it's easy like that. I say it's easy like that, but some people struggle. So hit, pull off like that. So you bring your hand to it, pinch yourself up, throw yourself off. So you throw yourself up like how you do when you pinch climb, but with one hand through the wall. And then once you do that, you start doing it faster. You could, or you could learn how to two-hand it. So you go like this through the wall, one hand after another like this. And if you do bigger circles, apparently you go faster. That's what I was told. I'm not too sure. I do smaller circles, but you just go up like that. And then, after you learn how to elevate it properly, you can start doing stuff like this, where you go down it, throw yourself to the next one. You know? Down it, throw yourself to the next one. Loop around it. Or, you do what I do a lot. Go all the way up, go to the next one, pinch down, throw yourself down, and then cut in. You know, there's different stuff you could do. Cut around it. Go like that. There's all sorts of stuff you could do with that. But try to learn the basics first, where you just elevate her up like that. And everyone learns at a different speed, so if it takes you longer, that's fine. Just keep practicing, and you'll get it done. A little bonus mixing in ground with double walls that I like to do is if you're being chased by somebody right this way, like they're coming, hold on, let me put this in first person. If they're coming from this way, over here, and you're running towards double walls, and they're not too far behind you, say that's him, I would run this way. He's hot on your tail. Act like you go up, throw yourself off. Most of the time, they'll continue to go a little bit until they realize you're not up there. And by the time they do that, you could already start running this way. Or you could either, because sometimes they'll just get like, they'll realize and they'll turn around. So, may you demonstrate. I go like this, throw myself off. He's still going up. You could go up behind him and they wouldn't even know. There's a few things you can do with that. But, oh, well, he's lagging. That's one of the things I like to do when I mix it up. So, fast pace, it would look something like this. Say that I'm being chased. I run like this. Over their head. And I would normally go this way. And then hit a rotate somewhere in the branches. If they're too fast and they catch up to you, I would recommend trying to just like go around this tree if you know how to do that. Now the next thing that a lot of you don't know how to do, and a lot of you want to do, is walls. It's going to be a lot harder to learn. And you're going to have have time and dedication to practice it. A lot of you give up too quick and then you go around just asking people, how do you do that? How do you do that? Stop. Learn it your own way. I can show you my way. But best thing to do is practice it with your own way. Find what's comfortable for you. And just do it. But I will show you how I do it. The first basic thing to do on walls, actually, is probably wall climbing, which is sticking. It doesn't really, no one really uses this after you learn how to vertical and after you learn how to wall run. This is kind of just the basics. You stick, bounce to the other one, stick, bounce to the other. So it's pretty easy. You stick like this, throw yourself. I would throw myself like, I'd kind of flip my wrist a little bit. But yet again, like I've said before, I'll say it again. Probably, I can't say it's the last time I'm going to say it. Preference. Learn it your own way. It is very important you learn it your own way. What is comfortable to you. Everyone plays different. I meet people that play different from me every day. Some better, some worse. It doesn't matter. You play how you think is what suits you. What suits you. You hit. I would recommend trying to stick for as long as you can. Stick. You should obviously start sliding. Stick. Throw yourself to the next one. Throw yourself to the next one. Throw yourself to the next one. After you learn that, or you don't even have to learn that, because say it again, that, I never learned that. I just figured out how to do it later on. I learned how to wall run first. Wall run is actually useful, because someone's chasing me from this way. I can wall run away like this, into a branch route, hit, and go up the wall again, and then do more branch routes. So it's pretty useful, I would say. Everyone still uses this that knows how to do it already. If you don't know how to do it, it's basically the same with that. You practice sticking, throw yourself to the next little. There's little indents. I would recommend throwing yourself there, indent. You can see kind of where it goes in. And it's kind of little sections of the wall. Like right here, indents a little bit. Right here, indents a little bit. Right there's an indent. Right there's an indent. I would recommend practice and then like speed it up. Go between each one. After you learn how to do that, you could add more stuff. Like you go faster. You go up, backwards, you know, whatever suits you. Cut down, cut back, go up. Like there's a whole bunch of different things you do, different advanced things. But I would take your time, practice learning regular. Remember what suits you best. But drift, okay. It doesn't want me, you know, to do anything. Just practice. Practice makes perfect. And it is going to take time. So be prepared to actually practice. Don't be giving up. Giving up is not a good thing. 2, just a little extra thing I'm adding in, has nothing to do with learning the game. What I would recommend to get better is instead of giving up on people that are better than you, continue to practice chasing them. Don't immediately go, oh, you're too good, you're a sweat, get off the game. No, don't do that. Because at the end of the day, everyone kind of wants to be good at the game. That's why they play it. That's why they all play Infection. So just practice. You see somebody better than you in the lobby, you might even like, hey, ask them for some tips or actually try to attack them. Chase them. You improve. Try to run from them when they're it and you're not. And practice. Improve. Don't be toxic just because someone's better than you. At the end of the day, you want to be good too. You want to be as good as them. So just practice. It's that simple. It takes practice, time, effort. Put it all in. Eventually, you'll improve. And you'll see you will improve. Sometimes you won't see yourself improve, but others around you will. And that's what matters, is that you're actually improving. Cha. Me personally, I suck at Lucio. I'm really bad at Lucio. I could barely, like, this is my right hand Lucio. Like, it's really bad. And then this is my left hand Lucio. Even worse. But the one thing I love doing, that I've done it in videos and my TikToks, that a lot of people are like, what is that? What is that? Backwards Lucio. So it goes like this. You hit like this. You go back like that. So it looks something like this. But it's pretty easy. It's one of the things I do. Another one of the things that I do is vertical. And I've taught a lot of people how to vertical. But yet again, it is preference on the movement you do. And the best wall to do it on is the one back here by this little blocked up wood thing. Whatever that is. This wall right here, right next to it. So, oh, that's wrong one. So from first person, right next to this one, this thing. It's really slanted, so it makes it really easy to vertical. So you go up, it's pretty easy. And the movement I do is I do little circles like this. So like, kind of like little circles like this. I do them fast, you know. I would recommend to start, you know, two hand and then going up with one, but that's just me. Some people just do it going straight up like this with one hand. I like to do it. Feels like it gives you a little bit of speed boost. Not a speed boost, but you get a little bit of a heads up. But small circles, it's meant to get speed and just to get height quicker. You practice on this wall. After that, you start practicing on straighter walls. Like, say, for example, we're here. This is pretty straight. You practice going up as far as you can go. It's mainly used to go from ground up. I wouldn't recommend going too high on it. I would go, or my drift has other plans for it, but I would go up and then go into a branch route. Doesn't have to be extreme. Can be if you want it to be, if you're good enough. Or it could just be basic stuff. Pretty simple. It's going to take a while to learn, so don't give up. Keep practicing. You have to stay motivated to practice. And that's what you have to do for walls. Just keep practicing. Keep the pace. You don't have to spend too long on the game. But for some people, like I said earlier, it takes longer to learn some things. That's okay. Some of you learn at different paces. Everyone learns at a different pace. I personally learned fast. My duo over here, he learned a little bit slower. It doesn't mean he's any worse than I am, though. We're both pretty good at the game. Everyone just learns at their own pace. So keep practicing. Blah! Last but not least, how to juke. Like us. How to do our jukes. How to juke like us. First off, I'm gonna try to learn some of his jukes. I'm doing it in first person, so y'all see it. It's gonna be simple jukes. It's not gonna be like too difficult, but like I'm gonna learn some of his jukes, and then I'm gonna teach him some of my jukes. In the process, I'm gonna be showing you both of our jukes, so that way you learn both of our jukes, so you learn how to juke like us. Simple. Alright, let's get to it.
And my first dude, it's gonna be The one I always do. I never fail to do this. Well, sometimes they catch on and then they tag me, but it's fine. It's fine. It's this right here. I used to like go up here, step one, jump off, and then they would go under. But you know, they got on. So now I go up here, go all the way up here. They come up here. I jump over here. Once I get here, I twist around this and then go back to gazebo. But once I get to gazebo, I fall down, hit this, and then go back up.
So basically, what he said is, I'm gonna try to remember this step by step. He runs around here, jumps up here, and instead of jumping off like this, like most people do, I kind of did that earlier, as a joke. But you go up here, you go up here, you loop around this, loop under here, hit up off this, and go back up here. Holy lag. Okay. But y'all get the basics of it. That lag was at the end, so y'all get the basics of it. So, run up, boom, 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 boom. You either go back up or you can loop whatever way you want, I guess. But I keep lagging. So, it's relatively simple. Loop up like that. You loop back down. Go the other way. Loop around this again. I'm just adding to his, but it's just all simple stuff that he does. I see him do it all the time. Looping around the gazebo.
Wow. And that's probably just here. Sometimes I would hit like this, and then I would just stop myself and go down. And then if they're still up there, they'll go to this side, right? Because they heard the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just turn around and go back to this side, and they can free pass doubles.
So wait, he said, "Oh, you adding on to it?"
All right, I was gonna say, if they didn't hear the audio, then you just cut if they're sitting there. No, you gotta make sure they hear the audio.
There's no really way to make sure they hear the audio. The audio is buggy sometimes. It doesn't, but audio does normally play a bigger role, because game sense, listening for the footsteps. So if there is one above you, like he said, you run up, hit yourself down, cut back around. Do that. Sometimes that works. I've seen it fail a lot, personally, watching him. So one of the things I like to do over here is, instead of going up like this, which I apparently suck at, or going up and down like this, there's two other things that I like to do. I'll either go up like this, hit here, and cut this way. Because a lot of the time, they'll expect you to, go up. A lot of people do know about this, though. Which is okay. You could either, from after doing that, you could either take off or you could cut back again. Which is one of the things I sometimes do, is I'll go up here, go like this, turn around, go back up this way. And then the other thing is going like this, and then cutting this way, and then going up that tree. It's pretty simple. Basic jukes, basic stuff.
I do this often now. I usually do it if I'm branching this way, over that way. But I like to loop around these. I like to do a lot of looping stuff. So I just loop around twice and then go up here. I can just walk around up here or do whatever.
So that is actually something I used to do as well. But looping around stuff does help, especially when you're not, like, you're playing comp, or maybe you play default, or whatever floats your boat. It does get more risky when you go against PC kids, because they can catch up to you fast, and all they have to do is tag you, and there's a delay. But you go like this, loop around. You could either go from there, you could either like loop around, hit off the tree, go around the wall, Which apparently I'm just fumbling everything today because I suck. But you loop around. Okay, never mind. Holy! I'm bad. Okay.
Bro,
You loop around, hit off the tree, go around, go up, whatever you want to do from there. Or you can do what he did, the loop around, loop around. You can scale the tree, go this way, go up, go down, you know. Different stuff like that. All sorts of stuff. Y'all get it. Just simple adding on to certain stuff. Stick drift, love it. But is there any other jukes you want to show?
I usually do this a lot if they're sitting on a bridge. So I would come right here, I'd jump over here, I jump to here, and I bounce. Okay, I messed up. I bounce off that.
Yeah, it's hard to do it slow. Oh, he froze.
Okay. If I wasn't lagging, it's hard for me to do it slow. So I usually, why am I lagging so much? Okay, I do this, boom, 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 and then you can loop around under there and do whatever.
Remember, these are our simple jukes, not our advanced jukes. So,
Okay.
no, I'm not saying what you did was advanced. I'm saying like, because if people see this and be like, oh, these jukes are, you know, we're making them basic for people that are newer to the game. But
Yeah.
that you only want to do what he did, the running over here, cutting.
Some of them break.
Okay, I'm terrible. I'm really bad today, apparently. I haven't really actually played, been doing certain stuff. But you run from here, 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 hit off, go back, you know, cut off, do whatever you want from there. Loop around, do whatever. But you only want to do that. Never do that if someone is right on you. You don't want to go for, because then you're just going to go like this, hit, and you're going to cut back into them, which is really bad. You don't want to do that. He does that because a lot of the time people won't chase anymore. I don't know why people don't chase, but they'll sit above you on the platforms or on the bridge like this. So if they hear him going this way and they see him going that way, they're going to see him jump from there. They're going to be sitting here like this. They're going to see him jump from there, expect him to go this way, so they're going to run this way, going for a cutoff. But realistically, he cut back this way and he's going that way. So it's pretty useful if you're playing against little rats that sit up on the bridge. But if someone's on your tail, don't do that. That's one of the ones you don't want to do if they're on your tail. Okay, one of the things I do is I play mind games with people. That's a big thing that I do. You might be wondering, what do I mean by mind games? Well, one, if I'm tagging people, sometimes they'll be like, a big thing people do nowadays is instead of actually improving their skill, they like to jump off everything, jump off random stuff. So if they know you're close, they'll probably jump off. So what I like to do is I like to like, I'm right on you, and then normally they'll start panicking, throwing stuff down. That's if you're tagging. If you're running, a big thing for mind games, if you come over here, say you went up that way, like you came up from the back of stump, and they're chasing you. You run, you jump, you go up this wall, you successfully get away from them. The next time, if you're still not tagged, the next time they're on you, again from back here, this isn't really juke, this is just kind of, you know, what I do. You're gonna run, and they're gonna expect you to go that way, again, but realistically, you jump to this branch up here. It's a really easy jump. A lot of people don't know about it, but it is easy. But you want to make sure they are kind of relatively close to you, not like super on you, because if they're like that close, you're tagged. Ping is gonna mess with you. Like the delay, you're tagged. But if they're like just hitting there, you know, you act like you're going that way, you cut up here, and you could go back up on the branch, you know. You could go back down into what he did and jump this way after they jump up and go that way. Just simple stuff. One of the things I do, I like my platforms and my ramps. So, say I'm being chased from this way. Sometimes I'll either run up here fully, and I'll go under this like this, and it's basically kind of like sideways slanted elevator, you know, and I would go this way into a branch route. Pretty useful. A lot of people don't know how to do it. But if they see your hand half the time, a lot of the time they will just go up here. If they're good, go for a cutoff. Or they'll actually chase you under there, which a lot of people don't, but
I can't really do that.
yeah, some people struggle with it, but it's kind of like my thing that I do. Another thing I do is if someone's chasing me, I'll run up here, I'll loop under, you know, and maybe come back up. A lot of the time, I won't come back up because a lot of the time it takes them a second to register that I went under, you know. Some people's brains are a little slow, but like, if they're on me, I'll loop under, maybe go this way, and then hit like a branch route, you know, try to get away from them. I don't recommend looping back up into them, that's kind of dumb, but that is something you could do sometimes. If I'm being chased and I see somebody coming from up there, a lot of the time, like, say you're coming down, like, start coming down. You see me coming up this, like, okay. You see me coming up this, like this. You think I'm gonna proceed to go up? Really, I'm gonna go down, cut under you, into the slanted thing, and then boom. That's how you put it all into motion of what I like to do. So, like, if they're coming down from above you, I would recommend going under. They'll be like, what? Where'd you go for a second? They will realize, and then you're already up that way. It's pretty useful. It's, yet again, not really a juke. It's more of a tech. But it's a tech that I use a lot. So I'm just classify it under the jukes. I already covered the double walls juke I like to do. Another big juke thing that I like to do that you'll see in a lot of what I do. Hello. Is looping around trees. You have to have decently longer arms to do it. My cat's trying to open my door. You have to have decently longer arms to do it. But you just loop. You put your hand on one side. You might be able to pinch like this and loop around. Or you could like pump fake the loop like that, you know. Act like you're going to go around it. Cut back like that. Or you can go around a tree like this. And bounce off. So like, say he's chasing me. I'll run from him. Loop around a tree out of sight. And then jump off like that. And then they'll be like, whoa.
They'd probably be like,
So a better way to do it, better way to practice that juke is a thicker tree, so you know you get better at losing them out of the line of sight. So say he's chasing me, I run around, get out of his vision, jump up like that. A lot of the time they will get a little confused. I did say when I was doing the ramp thing, is my big thing is I love to do stuff on platforms and the ramps and the bridge, but I'm gonna have to ask you to stand right there, please. Anything. Say they're coming from that way. A big thing you do, start coming at me. If you're not too advanced, you can just jump down like this, go under, you know, branch, go away like that, you know. Simple route. Or, playing into the role of what I did on the ramp, you could go under like that. A lot of the time they will realize that you're going to loop around that way, so I would recommend just kind of dropping down. Because people have learned since back when I used to do that a lot. And then another thing I like to do on platforms. Okay, start over there. Say you're being chased from that way. I'm running away. Looping. Okay, drift messed me up. You catch yourself on that branch. I'm going to try to do it one more time. Or probably a couple more times. But you guys are going to see it as one more time. Okay, running. And then you can loop down to that branch like that. And a lot of the time, they don't know how to do that. They will fly over. After you loop down that branch, you could either go that way, preference, like I said before. You go back on the bridge, whatever you want to do. Add it to your route. But it's pretty useful to loop under stuff like that. So if, like, say someone's coming from that side of the bridge, hitting under the platform like this and scooping yourself down, it's going to throw you to the floor most likely. But getting to the floor faster than they do, because a lot of time they'll just jump at you. If you do that, it throws you to the floor a lot faster. You can get away quicker. You have more time to run. But you are also giving away height, which is a big thing in comp. So you don't really want to give away your height. You want to try to rotate, but that's comp. This is supposed to be basics, so. One last thing. It's a little bonus thing. It's a little route that I do that I taught him. I taught our other buddy. And it still works. Still works to this very day. It still works, okay? It's really simple, really easy to do once you learn it. Is you start, you already know this. You start right here. Throw yourself to this branch right here. Throw yourself to this one. Throw yourself to this, kind of harder to see because of the leaves. I wish there wasn't leaves, so otherwise this would be a lot easier to show you. But there is a little branch there behind all those leaves. So after you get to that branch, so here, the one in the leaves, there's another one up here, you hit to here, and then you hit yourself up onto the platform. It's a little route. It's not really a juke. Yet again, I'm not really a big juker. If I do jukes, they're really simple that everybody already knows. Like I'll do slide jukes sometimes. I'll do a lot of his jukes because he's a juker. He does a lot of cutbacks. So I'll just do stuff like that. But I'm mainly more of like a tech, and then I do a lot of rotations and keep my distance, or try to at least. But if I do jukes and stuff, it's mainly me playing on ground, doing random stuff. That's how you juke, like us. Mainly like him, because yet again, I don't do jukes. But I think that's a wrap on the video. Taught you the basics. Next video, if y'all want to see it, might do branching. There's different branching styles. Under branching, what I call TikTok branching. I don't like TikTok branching. I'm really bad at it. I could learn it though to try to teach you. But I don't know if I want to learn it because I don't really like TikTok branching. But long jumps are in the branching category. Teach y'all some long jumps. A lot of people struggle with those. But I think that's a wrap on the video. Anything you want to say?
Let us know what thing you want to learn the most is, and we'll try to teach you best.
Probably post some shorts or other videos on specific things, more advanced stuff, because this is supposed to be basic stuff. Even though I did some advanced stuff, he did some advanced stuff in there. It's supposed to be relatively basic. And
Basic.
let us know if it was helpful. But if it wasn't helpful, we'll try to redo it again, but break it down more. Because I know we kind of suck at it. We were new to this, it's a work in process. You touching me?
I can be
Yeah.
bro.
Don't make friends like this, okay? No, I'm joking. You want friends like this? I've known him for 5 years, okay? You want friends like this?
Nah.
Nah, yeah.